Looks like Matthew Stafford's getting traded, folks. This is the end of an era.
It's LeGarrette Blount here, man, 3-time Super Bowl champion. I just want to give you a shout out to the YouTube channel, Micro Mike, man.
Hey, Eddie Murray, former Detroit Lion. Make sure you watch Micro Mike on YouTube.
Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron. Big shout out to Micro Mike and YouTube channel, man.
Keep on talking everything Detroit Lions, and I just got to remind you, man, happy wife, happy life.
The Detroit Lions and Matthew Stafford have agreed to part ways. The Detroit Lions are exploring trade options for Matthew Stafford to other teams out there. This is the end of an era for our quarterback in Detroit. Matthew Stafford is looking to not be a Detroit Lion. Yes, and you're going to be seeing in this video a potential trade from Matthew Stafford all the way to the San Francisco 49ers, and the Patriots are involved as well. This is big time breaking news. This is big time rumors. This is insane. Let the era begin of a new quarterback in Detroit, as Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions have agreed to part ways. Wow. Talk about news. I kind of expected this. This is why my mock drafts you're going to see in this video, I've been talking about Trey Lance or Zach Wilson. People have been saying, why? Because I felt like when you have everything that's taken place, I felt like this was the move they're going to do, and they were going to trade Matthew Stafford. You're going to see in this talk that I'm talking about regarding the 49ers, regarding other teams here. But yes, Matthew Stafford, big time news, looks to be the end here in Detroit. What is going on, YouTube, and welcome to Detroit Lions Talk with Micro Mike, where we talk all things Detroit Lions, news, rumors, analysis, breakdown, and everything regarding our franchise. And in this video, we're talking about a rumor that just took place via Twitter of a potential trade of Matthew Stafford in the San Francisco 49ers, and it could be a three-way deal involving the New England Patriots. Yes, folks, the rumors are heating up, and this one comes from a source, the Dan Campbell Show on Twitter, that yes, the San Francisco 49ers, Detroit Lions, and New England Patriots are working on a trade involving our franchise quarterback being sent to San Francisco and possibly Garoppolo being sent to the New England Patriots. Before we jump into this video, if you're not a subscriber, hit that big red subscribe button. Also, let's get the likes up to 200 likes in this video. Dropping content every day. Make sure that you don't miss out on rumors such as this that just broke. Folks, the franchise quarterback Matthew Stafford. We've heard rumors surrounding trading Stafford for many years now, but this legitimately feels like a year that Stafford could be dealt. We've heard about it a while. When you have a new general manager, a new head coach, and your quarterback's 33 years old with a couple broken backs, and they're wanting to start anew, obviously you're going to be hearing rumors, and we've been hearing it all time long. Regardless if you want him traded or not, the rumors are real. They got some fire underneath them, and it's possible that Stafford could be dealt. If Stafford gets dealt, it would be a $19 million dead cap hit from our side, and it wouldn't be too much bad for the San Francisco 49ers incurring that his cap number for them. What would the Detroit Lions get in return? It doesn't talk about the details here for the Detroit Lions, but I'm going to assume it's going to be at least a high first-round draft pick, and that's important. Also, let me know in the comments section, do you want Matthew Stafford traded? Y for yes, and for no. It's really simple. Let us get this conversation going. For the San Francisco 49ers, that first pick they got, and plus additional capital. Regardless of what takes place, it really could be the time that Matthew Stafford gets traded. And if he does get traded, we will have a potential drafting a quarterback with that 7th pick in the draft. In my opinion, it seems to be extremely likely that this is going on. We've heard rumors that Matthew Stafford may not like being Detroit do another rebuild, and so he could be wanting to go out. And it makes sense from a San Francisco 49ers standpoint that they would like to get a Matthew Stafford because they feel like they're close to competing, and Garoppolo has slowed them down, and bringing in a Matthew Stafford could really elevate their team. The Detroit Lions look to be on a full-on rebuild. If they trade Matthew Stafford, regardless of the retooling, that is a full-on rebuild, and the Lions will be going in a different direction. Potential players they could get in this draft would be a Zach Wilson, Justin Fields, or Trey Lance, if that's the route they're going to go on there, if they decided to take one with that 7th pick in this draft. It would give the Lions additional capital because we only have 5 draft picks in the 2021 NFL Draft, but it would also put on the face of the franchise that, yes, the Lions are probably going to be bad for a couple years because you are getting and turning over roster, and the best player that was on the team for the last decade is no longer on the football team. This would be huge waves for the Detroit Lions. This is huge because that means we're going in a completely different direction. When it comes to trading Stafford, my personal feelings here is, look, if you're trying to do, you get a new GM, you get a new head coach, you want to get a new face of the franchise, right? With that said, it's going to hurt you in cap, and at the same time, you are losing a quality player, and you're probably not going to be good for a little bit. That's the negative part. You're probably not going to be good for a little bit. But with this defense, the Detroit Lions are probably not going to go to the playoffs anyways because the defense is so bad. Stafford's only 33, and he probably does have a couple good years left in him, so you're losing a quality talent, you're losing a quality player, and you're sending him to an NFC team. So that would hurt there. The positives, obviously, is you're getting draft capital to build this team through the draft and build it the correct way, getting a younger quarterback at that position, and going into a different style of offense, probably dual threat. We've seen the offensive coordinators talked about. We've seen the direction of other franchises. Maybe they want to go that dual threat with the Zach Wilson, a Justin Fields, and a Trey Lance, and they feel that you can acquire talent with these young guys and acquire more players for the draft for Matthew Stafford to make this team better as a whole. It's a gamble. It's a risk. And it would be a dramatic change from what we've seen for some time for the Detroit Lions. I've been a fan of Matthew Stafford. I remember him being drafted. I was there at the NFL Draft. And he's changed this franchise. It literally was an irrelevant franchise. He came in here and he made the team competitive. And from that aspect, he's probably the best quarterback that we've ever had. Hit that like button. Let's get to 250 likes in this video. Let's make sure that the legacy media can hear us, because right now they're definitely against us, and I'm just one guy going against a juggernaut of a media, at least in recent memory. And he's brought us some good games, so it would be a little bit of sadness to see him go, but at the same time, if he goes to the 49ers, he can make them instantly a competitive football team for that franchise. But at the same time, we haven't won with him. We haven't won a playoff game, and it would give us a chance to rebuild and pick players that the general manager and a head coach would like to have for the future, and get some more pieces on defense. We need a lot of help on defense. So you can come from the 21 draft with a young stud quarterback, and you can also get a stud player with that first round draft pick from the San Francisco 49ers, and maybe more draft picks, like a third round draft pick. So right now, the compensation is not out there upon this rumor, so we don't really know. It's speculation, but this is a prominent rumor that when there's smoke, there's fire, and I definitely got to talk about it, no doubt about it. I'm not saying this is official. I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but I must report it because it's important to understand that this is potentially what's going to take place for our football team. I've been talking about this all offseason, that's why I've been mocking a quarterback to the Detroit Lions at 7. I do believe there's a chance that Matthew Stafford gets traded. It's not with the fact that you want it to happen, you like it to happen, or do you take the defensive player over the quarterback? It's what I feel is going to happen. And you're seeing these rumors, and these rumors have legs. So that's why I've been saying, looking at a Trey Lance. This is the whole reason why, regardless of what you want, it's what you got to speak the truth. Last year, Jeffrey Okudah was not my number one guy that I wanted. I didn't covet him the most, but I reported that the Lions are going to take Jeffrey Okudah because you just got to look at the facts. And right now, I've been saying a Trey Lance or a Zach Wilson because you can see these rumors are coming about and they have some legitimate legs. And that's the honest-to-God assessment of what's going on here, regardless if you want it or not, because I know the fan base is split. Keep Stafford or trade Stafford. Either way, I'm going to report what I'm seeing here, and that is the facts of the deal. In the upcoming videos, I got the live podcast on Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you're there. Hit that notification bell. You don't want to miss out on the live shows, and you don't want to miss out on the news.